every single day felt like a new curveball was coming at us as we understood what we were confronting.
It's kind of been like the fastest, slowest year ever.
Things just kind of felt surreal, completely overwhelming.
What amazed me more than anything was how quickly the faculty and staff, how quickly we all rallied around the fact that we had to do what it was going to take to keep this college moving forward, to keep our students moving forward towards completing their degrees.
I think just simply that we're here, and I'm in the building, and my students are in the building, separated. My students are in their residential halls. My students are in their homes across the nation, and we're still here.
It has been an amazing effort to have in-person classes this year, hybrid classes this year, and online classes this year. We've had classes offered in all three formats.
And we put in a number of safety measures, like having the shower curtain, separating the two lab partners so we could still have lab partners, but they were separated by not only the 6 feet, but a sort of a clear shower curtain.
Everything from bringing students back a little at a time to wearing masks, to sanitizing our hands, to physical distancing is what allowed us to get our numbers down, to keep our numbers low. Right? We may have had a couple of times where we had a few positive cases, but to get things back where they needed to be so that we could keep students on campus.
I think there's a lot of folks who really care about each other, and that's been what's driven us in terms of keeping us safe and keeping us healthy on campus.
We talk a lot about COVID, but it's worth noting we also sustained this incredible derecho, and that was all within this year, and that was just as students were coming back on August 10th.
In the middle of all this other chaos and confusion and fear and anxiety, we have this storm. I had to compartmentalize some of them and continue to push forward, knowing that we have work to do to keep our students safe. We have work to do to clean up and get our lives back together after derecho, and we have work to do to address this systemic racism.
It was kind of a big bummer, but also, we learned a lot of new ways of how to do things and making sure that we're being inclusive.
The internet might cut out sometimes and you're just sitting there, you're like, oh, come on.
There's definitely some days where I'm like, I don't even want to look at a computer.
Our Cornell students have seemed very patient and willing to go along with the idea that there are some people not on campus, some people in the classroom, and they're willing to address each other and really still engage in the kind of rigorous, exciting classroom exchanges we have, even though some people are on Zoom and some people are in the classroom.
What I'll remember most is all the safety measures and all the times I told students, remember, stay 6 feet apart.
I feel like we're just in a good place for moving forward, and we can see that light at the end of the tunnel.
Next year, I'm really looking forward to sitting next to my students, right? Like sitting next to my students.
I think it's going to be a lot more not worrying about lines and a lot more hanging out with friends.
I'm really looking forward to the on-campus informal moments of people playing disc golf around the campus and people going to live music shows and hearing my name called out from across the campus. There's someone you'll just hear, so Dr. Carrington, and you sort of look over and it's someone waving wildly.
I am looking forward to seeing all the student athletes' smiling faces at practice.
We thought we knew what sacrifice looked like. Until this year, we had no idea. The sacrifices that everyone has had to make in the name of this college has been exceptional and something that we're never going to forget, any of us.
We're a community that comes together, and I think that that's been really illustrated throughout the pandemic, and I'm just so thankful of the ways in which the community has come together and our students have led the way in doing that.
I would like to say to students, and actually to the campus as a whole, you all have come together to make something happen that is truly remarkable. The teamwork, the camaraderie, the willingness to sacrifice has just been nothing short of amazing. And I am so very proud to be part of this team and part of this effort to have successfully come through a very challenging and difficult year.